Hello and welcome to the STB Racing League Season 19 Sao Paulo Grand Prix. We're here. We've had a few problems with Tier 1 so far this season, but we're back with a new calendar, new drivers, a new lineup to keep us entertained. Someone has joined the lobby. Okay, I'm joined by Matt. Matt, what can we expect from Brazil? I'm just going to sort this driver out that has joined the lobby.
Well, obviously Brazil can... It's a bit of a sort of either way, to be honest. Some of these races can be some of the best races you can ever see. Also have lots of examples of that before. Good example, 2008. Brazilian Grand Prix, 2008, yep. This championship. Also saw can be some poor races as well. It's not exactly the easiest track to overtake, to be honest. It's a bit difficult. There's only really two overtaking opportunities. Maybe in set 2, if you've got better tyres, then maybe you can push it a bit further and try to get a corner and overtake there. But apart from that, you don't. It's one of those races you hope there's something there to spice you up, which really makes the race super interesting.
Yeah.
It's just any race, but for Brazil, it's always amplified.
Definitely. I'm going to try and sort this driver out. So obviously, Matt, we've got a new calendar, we've got a new driver lineup. Yeah, what can we expect from some of these drivers? Some are new to the league, some are returning. What can we expect?
Obviously, there's quite a few drivers here. Obviously, that were in here, well, for the previous season 19 before we ended up cutting that one off. Obviously, there's a few drivers like Danny, Brown, and Sammy are the usuals, and Stefanko. Obviously, we've got a lot of new drivers in. We've also returning drivers like quite a few positions like Kevin and Philippi also in here. But then we've got obviously got a couple of new drivers like Rev Caterpillar, Jono. I think Jono might be named before, I'm not sure. Obviously Tom Real, Tier 2 driver, leading the championship I think. But he's here for this race. So we'll see how he can do in Tier 1. And obviously you've got people like Mari. She won Baku in previous attempts of the season in Azerbaijan, but that race was completely after shambles. They've actually get points from that. But it doesn't matter anyway because those points don't matter for whatever race. Because this is completely different new calendar, effectively a new season, but still the same season. Right.
Yes, obviously we've had to take out back to the track to make it to finish the season off at the
same time as the rest of the tiers.
The other 2 tiers, yes. But yeah, we're here in Brazil today, and then we go to Portugal next week.
Very interesting.
This is the first Xbox League race at Portimao next week, so it's a very interesting calendar, a lot of moving around. You will see Bahrain at a later stage of the season, so it's a very different calendar to what we've seen previously in league racing. I'm trying to see whether that guy is actually still in the lobby or not. I don't know what's going on. Someone's been able to get in.
This Jay Pilkey, second position.
And he's gone the wrong way. It's going to get disqualified if he's not careful.
It's not that harsh. You can get away with it going back a few meters.
I think he's disqualified.
We'll see in a few seconds.
He's car looks a bit weird. He's going to go through flat.
Man's actually recommended it's going to... Luckily, because it's such a long straight, you don't lose too much time anyway. Because the start finish line is quite far down on the straight. Oh, I'll say it's straight. It's like a straight with 3 corners there. And you've got Tom Real coming out right. So he was hoping to get a bit of slipstream with Tom Real.
Yeah, Tom Real, he's coming in as a reserve tonight.
Oh, Semi-K's just barely went over the white line, literally on the white line, and got invalidated. So turn 4 proving to be quite harsh on warnings.
Yeah, sorry.
So watch out for that.
Matt, cut you off. what was I saying? Danny goes up in a P4, but yeah, Tonio will be proving himself this evening. He's coming in as a reserve here, definitely not the place for tier 1. But he's had a bit of unfortunate events in tier 2, just making penalties and disqualifications and things. So he'll be open to really proving himself here in Brazil at tier 1. Brandon is on his lap. It's the one that makes the calendar, so surely he's been doing that practically from Brazil long before everyone else knew that Brazil.
There's a flag in every single sector.
Brazil will be round 1. I think the first time we had Brazil this early in the season in real life was 2003. It used to be like round 2, Matt Graham had
I'm not sure. Yeah, he got too easy to cut around here. The curbs are not even representable for what it is in the real life. These curbs were the last time the curbs were actually like this in real life was probably like 2010. Like these curbs are still like probably easy a good 6, 7, 8 years old. I mean, we've been using different curbs since like 2014. Still haven't changed them.
We have actually got quite a few Brazilians with us in Mal, which we love to see in STB. We've got Arthur, we've got Felipe, we've got Dijolo Roxo, YT, in the half there. He's joining us this evening. A very interesting prospect for this new season. He'll be hoping to hit the ground running here in Brazil in his home race. Then we've got Mari and Kevin back with us as well. We have got a lot more Brazilians with us. The lane dad. Brazil. Kevin then starts his lap, coming down the rest out of Costa. P1 there, very strong lap there from the Czech driver. Really proving himself.
It's a Tier 1 driver.
Yeah, proving himself last tonight. Here, Kevin then around the second sector. Very strong. Obviously, he's only had the game on Xbox a few weeks. He started on PC and he's back now on the Xbox console and he's ready to win the race, it looks like. He's 7 tenths up on his time. This is going to be on pole position now. He returns to STB. Down straight, and that takes DRS. Down the pitch straight.
Here's 11th.
Close to the line. And it is pole position at his home race in Brazil. The 106.78 for the Red Bull. Great effort there.
Well, it's only 5 minutes. He's in pole position, but it's 5 minutes to
Well, provisional.
So anything can happen.
That's what I meant. He's in for T1. Danny Lenz on lap. Franco started 1. Let's see what his first sector is going to be. And he's back to that first sector. That's what Danny's going to do. Alpine this time, drivers that raced last time, that have been given a new car for this brand new rebranded season. So we're going to see what the drivers can do. I'm sure everyone is very happy to have Brazil as the first round. We don't usually see that in league racing. I mean, I would love Brazil as round 1 and Portugal as round 2. I'd love that, personally.
Well, don't forget, you've got Port Brazil is the last race of the season,
Yeah,
so you get to love it at the end.
I will be winning the T3 Championship at that event as well, so it's going to be absolutely incredible.
Obviously, Brazil is one of my weakest circuits.
Brazil is probably my best. Anyway,
I don't know, but I always seem to be off the pace around there.
Enough for us, Matt, because we're not very good at this circuit. Sonny is looking very strong at the moment. DJ Danny comes round the long left-hander in the final sector to 10th up on his lap time. He's going to be a 6th.
Taking the shortest line possible, but also trying not to run too much speed up. Get as early as possible. He will hug to the left-hand side up towards the line.
6.8 P3.
7/100ths of a second off Kevin.
Very strong performance from these drivers in the lobby. Very close times as well, Matt, sorry. Very close times. I was looking at Graham in the pit lane there. Jono goes P2 on his debut. Up on a 106.831. So he's got himself in a P2, Kevin P1, John is P2, Tommy on his debut P1, he's got P3 there. Danny, he's up in a P4. Very strong performance so far from Danny in qualifying now.
Yep, we've obviously got 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go on my screen. Not sure if there's any, maybe they have a little bit less time, maybe a bit more time, I don't know. But there's obviously a lot of cars now coming up to do their final stints, final runs.
Right then, sorry, Lee Pete is on his lap. KTF, Lee Pete is on his lap now. So let's have a look at round the long right hand. I'm not quite sure what this one is called. We've got some weird names.
Around turn
in the second sector.
I think this is. Right, into the hairpin. Into
I'm not quite sure what that one is called.
Flat out left-hander.
You can't extend the grass on South.
Oh, using a lot of exit curb, having a bit of a wibble on the exit. I had a nice off-forward view of that.
Yeah, he's very close to the ball as well. Very close.
Yeah, touching the grass on there. Getting around the left-hander.
It's going to be a 6, and it's only for Felipe. It's going to be a 106.959.
2 tenths improvement, but only got 2 places. Despite how close it is. I mean, there's what? There's not even 2 tenths splitting the top 8.
West is not out there, and he gets out to 106. I do expect all drivers with in tier 1 to get themselves in the 106s. That's why they're in tier 1. West is using a lock curve there on Kevin Alonso.
Into turn 4. Oh, he's gone wide, and he's just a little bit too early in the power, and it's just understeered and wide. A bit too committed, I think, through there. Just a little bit too aggressive. If he has enough fuel and he has the time, then he can maybe go for another lap.
Right, minutes to go. She's gone very wide, and Arthur has got P1.
Yeah, that's Mario overlaps over. So, did anyone see Arthur's go pole position?
Yeah, Arthur got P1.
I didn't see that, I didn't hear you say that, so I got surprised and now you didn't mention it.
Yeah, he's up in a P1.
Yeah.
Nijo Rosso, only 2 tenths up. I thought he would have been a little bit quicker than this.
He's going to barely even get into the top 15 here.
I thought he would have been
16th, 15th, 14th, 13th.
I thought he would have been a little bit quicker.
Maybe ahead of Brown if he's lucky.
7.3.
Oh, no, 16th. He lost time, I think, to that last section. Very slow through that last section.
And
a bit high downforce.
And it's his home race as well, so he won't be very happy with that.
Semi-K, unable to get into the top 10.
Right, let's have a look then. What 70's actually on a lap right now, man?
He's just finished his lap. I don't, he's not going to do another lap. He hasn't got DRS to do it. He got 20% DRS.
Sorry, my mistake.
He has got. He's going to lose. As soon as the DRS goes down below 10%, he's going to start losing time. And he will not have any speeds going through the last sector because he's got DRS left.
Right then, final times are coming in. Kevin on lap.
Tommy Real is validated.
Tommy Real has invalidated his lap. Danny's coming through then. Let's see if he can get himself up into the top 3 maybe.
Off Westy's the next one to cross the line, then it's Stefanko. Off Westy's validated.
Danny's off.
Stefanko's validated.
That's right, Danny's got point back.
Could Danny be pole position? Will he be pole position? Tommy Real's picked him for 5th. P3.
P3 for DJ Danny. Is that going to be
98th. No. Yeah, 98 thousandths of a second.
Yeah, I don't do quick maths, but what John does, he puts himself in a P4 there, 106.825. So, that's right in.
I just realised that it is 1,000th of a second split, Arthur and Kevin. 1,000th. That's like a millimetre. One tiny mistake would have costed Kevin in pole position, and one tiny mistake would have costed Arthur pole position. That's how close it is.
Mad.
Like, you can put a fingernail in between the two.
Mad. Madness here in Brad.
Oh, it's raining. It's a bit late,
Raining.
but there is rain. But most people are probably finished the laps by now. Only a few people left to finish the laps now. Now let's go to P12. Then you're going to start making the drivers a little bit more iffy coming to this last sector. Only about 5 cars left until the finish the laps off.
Man. I'm here for it. I think this is going to be...
Bran Nilsson is down in P15.
I think this could be an incredible season opener.
Jono, oh, he's already finished.
We had an amazing season opener last time in Bahrain. That was a different kind of season. We're treating it as a different season. But yeah, round 1 of the new racing season, STB season 19 tier 1. We join us at the Interlagos circuit di quattordicesimo, non sé con la faccia, con la Sabusa Paulo. And yeah, I'm here for it now. And just like in classic Brazilian fashion, it is raining at the end of the session. I don't think F1 drivers or F1 fans want to see rain again in a Grand Prix, but I'm sure Arthur is very happy to see that first corner first, the S. Docena. Your pole sitter is KTFE Arthur Zim. Second is KTFE Kevin. Third, DJ Danny. He's always been strong at Brazil. He would have been happy to see Brazil as round 1. Fourth, on his debut in STB, is VRA Jono. Fifth, VRA Crispy. Sixth, Tommy Real. Seventh, Joe Pilkey. Eighth is KTFE Felipe. Ninth, off Westy. 10th, disappointing from Stefano. 11th, disappointing from Semite. 12th, Norris. 13th, Caterpillar. 14th, Mari. 15th was Juan Nilsson. 16th was TTM Wiardi. 17th was Tijo Roxo, I think his name. And at the back of the grid map is going to be AMS Tornado for apparently getting disqualified from the qualifiers. That's really interesting there. But yeah, blue skies.
I'm not sure how else to do that.
Blue skies here in Sao Paulo. Matt, this is,
for now.
You know, Matt, that this is a circuit in my heart. It's a country in my heart, and I'm so ready for Brazil. I think the first 2 races are going to be absolutely banging. We've got Portugal next week, so it's going to be absolutely amazing. I can't wait. But obviously, I'm going to win the Tier 3 French Grand Prix as well this week as well. So it's going to be absolutely crazy. It's going to be madness. So strategy, Matt. What are we thinking about strategy then? Is it going to be anyone going on hards in this race, or would it be a 2-stopper?
Well, I'm not sure about this game, but I know on 2020 it was softs and mediums. I think it was like 30 laps on the softs, 12 laps on the softs, and then go about 24, 23 on the mediums. But I'm not sure what it is in this game. But I think it might be very similar to what is last game. So soft mediums, soft hards. I'm not expect 2 soft. I don't think quite works around here. It's all quite low speed. It's not a game. I don't really gain very much from tyres around here. I don't know what specific compounds they use around here. I think it might be the 3 hardest compounds. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
If not, maybe the 3 middle tyres.
Well,
it is the 3 middle compounds.
You can see that the marshals are out ready to go out on that circuit for any sort of calamity down at turn 1. But what I really, as Mari has got some support in the chat, I can see. So then, Matt, we're here in Brazil for the Brazilian Grand Prix, Grand Prix do Sao Paulo. Aqui no coração do Interlagos. Matt, takes for a lap of Brazil. What are the iconic ones?
Obviously, you've got iconic calls like, I don't know how you exactly say it, was it Jung Sao?
Yeah, it was probably better than I said it, but yeah, Jung Sao and Esther Senna.
Jung Sao. And maybe the Senna S's. Yeah. And obviously, you've got, yeah, I mean, they're probably the most best ones.
You've got Sida, Malaga, everything. I think now this is going to be an incredible race. And then we're going to the unknown next week in Portugal. You can tell that I'm already hyped for next week's Portuguese Grand Prix. It's going to be crazy. But let's just do Brazil first. So,
very realistic grid at the back. Sorry, there's two houses at the back of the grid.
Oh, well, that's not realistic. The Williams that has crashed on the formation. That's not a very good start, is it? For the Williams driver.
Did you not see? Did you not watch China 2019?
No, what happened?
There's like 3 cars spun on the formation lap.
Oh, well. Yeah, that's just a regular occurrence. So anyway, pole position is Arthur. Matt, do you think Arthur can keep P1? Or yeah, who are you thinking about who's going to win this race?
I feel like Kevin's. I think he's gonna have better race pace. To be honest, I just somebody just feel it. To be honest, I feel like Kevin's just gonna pep him.
You know what? I'm gonna go Jono to win this race.
That's an interesting choice. That is.
Jono. I'm going Jono. So you think Kevin? Okay. Well, we're gonna find out in 36 laps time, Matt.
We could find out in 20 seconds if no one crashes.
If the final driver pulls up to the mid box, the grid box. Second start, third start, fourth start, fifth right, not starting fifth right. And it is Vamos! If we go then. Great start there from Arthur, but Kevin's already alongside him. They come down and Ethel Senna round the outside, goes through McLaren. It's going to be chaos down at the back. And yes, it is. Tornado is out of the race.
Tornado's out already. I think Senna K's been caught in that as well. He's also at the back of there, and also has STB Norris. This might develop into a full safety car. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. This might get forced into a full safety car, maybe? No? Okay. Thought maybe sometimes might change it into a full safety car, but I think the two STB guys, Norris and Senna K and Norris, were both caught in that. I'm not sure what happened there.
Madness. I just think Kevin.
Game.
Yeah, I just think Kevin there get an incredible start, and then there was some massive contact down at the back. I think it's just that corner is so tight, so he doesn't want to get into it. But
yeah, it's so easy to get pinched, especially turn 2. It's so easy for somebody just to cut you off and go around the outside and start it off.
Go again, sorry. Cut you off, Matt. Go here in Brazil. There's a lot of action going on at the back here. We've got Red Caterpillar and the Haas and the Red Bull's plastic 70k on the inside.
Oh, I think Senna K's trying to catch up to where he was before.
Picking off the back here.
Massive trouble going on here. Funny enough, Bambi Nelson's only one on hard, so we'll see how that can work out. Not sure which wants to make sure he's extra cautious. Yeah, he just seems to be understeering. He might have a bit of line green damage.
Margaret's in the pit lane and pushing down for Romeo.
Hard tyres, but I don't think those hard tyres are going to make it to the end.
Right, then looking up at the front then, Matt, it is Arthur, followed by Kevin, followed by Tom, followed by Danny, sorry. Then we've got Crispy, he's had a good start, he's picked a place ahead of his teammate, FRA Jono. 6th is Tommy Real, 7th is John Pilkey, but he's under pressure from Felipe. There's that easy divers up the inside there of the outside.
Oh, a bit of a touchies there.
They're trying to come back at him, man, the outside. But McLaren has got the move, turning up into the P7. Joe Pilkey's still trying to get that position back into that slipstream effect. Let's see then. 9th is Stefanko. He's not had a very good start, has he? I don't really expect Stefanko to be this far down. Maybe 5th place, not 9th.
It's it seems like a very close grids right now. So
very close, and also a
small change in pace.
We've got Grant and Briardi coming through, and Seb's standing outside the smoke from the Grand Prix, and Graham is under pressure from his fellow countryman Semike.
Yeah, those hards obviously maybe they're not quite working as well as mediums. Also we'll see how Maury does on them. Bamnas is letting him through. But they're saying doing so, he's not the best position to charge there. I don't know how to say that name. But he's let the Haas through as well. I don't think that was meant to do that. Joel, I'm just calling to Joel over. But I don't know if they meant to let him through or not, but it was definitely meant to let Semi K through. And by doing so, Bram Nielsen he cut the double right hander as well. I gave him a warning. Weston, Savanko, Savanko!
It's all kicking off here in Brazil. What's also going on? It's Kevin and Arthur come stop on side into the air towards Senna. And Arthur.
There's chaos getting back as well.
There is now going to come through Largo and Loretta upon that as they come down to the
Arthur's going to have the RS.
They come down, overtake mode is not enabled. It's still going to be alongside the Red Bull as they come down. And there's a yellow flag in sector 1.
Here's your lower go.
Arthur really takes the lead of the Brazilian, the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Sorry to the Brazilians watch him. Third is DJ Danny then, he's logging this, he's got VIP seats here, this little battle going on. We've got Crispy
also, can I just have a shout out here? Thank you for the people, everyone that's watching right now. We've got 13 people watching, so it's just going to have a great attendance right now.
Yep.
Got Tyrell the back of this leading train. Tyrell loving his tier 1 race right now.
Who?
Tyrell's the back of this leading TT brother, but yeah.
After now he's at the back of DJ Danny's on the inside of the McLaren. The McLaren's going to have to give him some space as they come through the F1 Senna. And oh, this is incredible. Incredible racing.
Danny's going to be patient here. Danny's going for the move, but he's got to be patient. Norris side. Looks like Danny's going to get pinched here. Yeah, she's cut off that. I think that's what happened now. Looks like it's been some sort of collision. He seems to keep going for a bit longer. I think after the crash, I think safety got count very quickly. He's lost a wheel, so he's had a collision with somebody down the straight, so a bit of argy-bargy maybe with somebody.
Well, so far,
saying that, Wilde's got a penalty and no front wing, so that answers the question.
Penalty for collision.
So it's also been the collision with Norris and Wilde.
Okay, let's have a look
has
at the
front wing and damage. But obviously, must be there's only one quite coincidence, I think.
Yeah, he had his penalty for exceeding track limits.
But he does have a damage, so that's not enough evidence.
I'm not too sure, but Kevin's in the pit lane, followed by Arthur.
A lot of people in. Oh, somebody's rear-ended somebody. I'm not sure who that was. I think that might have been Danny. I think.
Yeah, it's all kicking off in the pit lane, man. It's all kicking off in the pit lane.
Aston Martin's a double stacking. Aston Martin's a double stacking. That's going to be a big oof. And the McLaren can't get out. The McLaren can't get out because the Aston Martin garage is in the way. Because the Aston Martins were queuing, as the Aston Martins were double stacking, Arthur couldn't get out. So Arthur's now down to 5th place. And Danny's now leading. Kevin's down to 6th. There's so much double stacking going on to the point where people are locking the second car in going to the pits. On each team is holding up the pit box behind them.
Then up into P number 2. Third is FRA Christie. This has got tasty now, man. This has got
those situations in the pits are where it favours the teams that are further back in the pit lane, further down, because then there's less chance of them getting held up.
Madness.
There's less people getting double stacked. So the grid's been changed a lot. Jono's down to 7th, Kevin's down to 6th, Arthur's down to 5th, Homreal's up to 4th, Danny's now 2nd, but Joe Pikey's decided to stay on those softs. Still fair. Oh, and he's gone.
Joe Pikey.
I said too much.
Try and get him back in, because he was leading the Grand Prix. That's a big moment for the
is his AI going to pit? I don't think it will. No, he's AI pitting. And he's got a 5-second time pass for ignoring your flags, so I think that's an AI glitch. I think. Every single time somebody leaves or disconnects, Timmy K's got a drive-through penalty for falling too far back. Not so high that managed that.
Kicking off here in Brazil.
I don't get why he does that. If you leave the game, or you can't still on track, or disconnect, you get automatically get put on 5-second time penalty.
It has been a disaster.
That's what happened to me. And the AI's put on his AI's put another set of softs on.
Oh no, that's disgusting. I'll just pit again for a set of hards.
Yeah, I mean, they're only in one position. But then again, I don't think Joe Perky wanted to be in this position in the first place. He wanted to be having track position, leading the race, not down in 14th.
Oh no, Danny's leading.
That's a good thing, because you can't hit anyone in front of him then.
Matt, you can't.
What?
Fuck's sake. Anyway, sorry for my language, viewers. How many people are watching, Matt? If you don't mind me asking, out of them.
Now gone down to 7. So.
Oh, well, big up to everyone watching us here at Guys Guinness Laps. That's next up Joe Pillicky, not Pikey, Matt. Pillicky, and the heart is off the circuit as well. What's going on there?
Waldy and Tijalaro got penalties for the
What is going on?
I don't know, but collisions.
I'm confused. Anyway, we need to look at DJ Danny to get back to that three.
Danny said he's left it late as suspected. He's caught out Kevin. We've got an AlphaTauri looking at the inside of the Aston Martin. Wesley on Jono, but nothing happened. Wesley's on the hard, so Wesley's going to hope to get those past the end. But why have people gone mediums? Maybe people would switch into a 2-stop. Oh, Bram's decided to switch onto the mediums, which I'm a little bit surprised about him. What? Bram's letting everyone through. What's going on? He's got damage? Bram's got damage. Bram has got damage. Oh! And that's Waldy into the barriers! How did he not lose a wheel and he's left? Yeah, he's giving up.
What happened there?
I don't know, I just saw Waldy hitting across the circuit on the right hand side. And into the barriers, also got wing to the side.
Oh, that is a disaster for the Alfa Romeo driver.
Yeah.
That is a disaster.
Pilkey didn't even want to be there in the first place. That's what makes it even worse.
Oh. Well, these things happen, Matt. These things happen in league racing. You've got to carry on. What is going on? FRA Crispy then. Coming
Arthur's very close to Kevin here. The two leaders are now fighting for 4th place.
Absolute madness. Felipe's all the way down in P9. It's a massive DRS train.
These guys will watch out. If they want to do a switchback move, you'll watch out for anyone trying to sneak one of inside when you're doing in the middle of that switchback move, because it will open up that inside up while doing so.
Oh, Bram then Bram changing his front wing.
Yeah, so you letting people through before turn 4. They usually just stayed off the track, so tell. There'll be some collisions between the 3 of them.
So, Matt, it looks like Danny is keeping that gap quite stable between him and Crispy at the moment.
Yeah, Crispy he down needs to get Crispy out of DRS. No even massive difference. But Crispy's using a lot of overtaking, Danny's not using anything. So Danny can try and use it more this lap to try and pull away maybe, I don't know. But Danny needs to keep the pace up. If he can get out of DRS, it's just going to make life so much easier, because how many will start fighting Crispy? Crispy won't have any defence. So Crispy will have DRS down here.
Sorry, carry on Matt. I'm trying to find my TV remote so it doesn't actually go off like the 6 of the action.
Lovely.
That's how.
Anyway, we've got Filippi right on the back of Stefanko going through turn 6 and 7. Very close through the second sector, keeping very close to him. Dercier is not fussing him at all. He's going to stick one of the inside here. Don't do a Lewis Hamilton album. Thank you. And Stefanko on the inside for his left hander. Oh, a bit of a touch trying to do a switch back move. You can't switch back through there. That's corner's too quick. Do a switch back move. Stefanko will keep position for now. He's going to watch out his DRS. He's using it a lot. DRS overtake modes, but he's going to run out here. Start losing power. As soon as you get over 10%, Franco's defender for his life. Like, no thank you, you're not going through. Philippi's being too aggressive in the DRS here, he's not going anywhere. He keeps doing it. Yeah, he's run out of DRS. There we go, and now he's on the back foot. Oh. So Franco's flapping his DRS. Oh, Philippi had lost the rear end for turn 4, that's a stretch. A bit too much off there for us. Come on, Real's very good. Look at these, like 4 drivers within like a second. Look at this, look how close it is. It's like, I could see 6 cars going around the same corner. It's amazing. It's a lot better than Azerbaijan. I could literally see 6 corners all going through the same hairpin. It's amazing. It's helicopter shot, it's really showing. Very, very close. It's top fight right now. Got a real very close to Crispy. Got a lot more EOS than Crispy. I'm going to try and line up and move into turn 2 into turn 4, but then he's given Crispy the EOS and Jono's got a penalty. Very easy. Look, it's just something you need to avoid. That could cost him about 4 positions. You know, 5 if he's not careful. But it's just, God, it's stuck into the DRS train now. It's the only issue with this. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cars all within 1 second of each other, and it's just for the lead. Oh, and Torreal hit the back of Crispy there into the hairpin, and Torreal got a win damage there. Crispy's lost a bit of time to Danny. Oh, and no, Kevin hit the back of Torreal. I'm not sure, but it's a bit later braking. But there's definitely not meant to happen there. But Kevin's got all the back of Torreal here. Torreal's using all of the time. I don't even need them if you're using it overtake. Kevin's not using it now, he's back out a little bit there. Yeah, and Lewison has pretty soft tyres and they'll set the fast lap of the race, not sure why he's picking again. Kevin's all the back of Tom Rio, he's going to run the outside to turn 4. He's going to have to back out here. You can't do it, you have to go on the inside for that corner unless you've got that much grip. You're on the same tyres, it's just not going to happen. Boosting car, Mercedes, Brandon Nilsson, who's been lapped. Brandon Nilsson's a lap down. Not sure how that's happened. Good, it's gone very, very quiet. Oh, and that's Jono. Jono's off. Jono's off the circuit. And Crispy, with both Aston Martins have lost it out of Chung Sao. And what? Jono's have fight now. I'm confused now. I'm really confused. There's 2 cars. I swear I thought 2 cars backwards. And this is trying to fight his way through. But there's definitely saw 2 cars go off, and that's him teleporting back onto the track. Kevin's now going to get past Tamariel. Tamariel has now had to give the position away to Kevin. We've got Jono all the back of Arthur. Arthur needs to keep with Kevin here, who wants to keep fighting. Danny's now got a 1.2 second gap, but he's now got Kevin behind him, who I believe is going to be a little bit less relentless coming to giving you any space.
Yeah, it's going to be quicker than Danny. Kevin is on back now. Kevin's going to be a lot quicker than Danny, I think. Jono then P5. Anything I've missed? Anything exciting? Or?
Crispy spun out of Chung Sao. How do you want to say it? Chung Sao?
Chung Sao.
Chung Sao. It sounds so...
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, he spun out there. I've been sure I saw another car spin there, but I didn't see who it was. I just saw 2 cars. But I don't see anyone else actually leads any positions apart from him. Oh, and Kevin's round! And there's some damage there. I'm not sure who got damage there, but there's definitely some cars got damaged. I think that might have been Tamariel. No, it's Philippi. It's Arthur! Arthur's off! Arthur's got damage! There's been a collision with the two Brazilians. The two Brazilians who were leading this race from the very start have collided. And Kevin Arthur got 40 damage from it. He's hit the back, I think, maybe Kevin. And Kevin now spun round, but I think, despite that, I think Arthur's actually quite the worst out of the two. Kevin's got away with the damage there, but Arthur hasn't. But then again, Kevin has lost 2 to 3 positions.
Oh, yeah, he's got
now behind. Damage. Yeah, he's lost the whole end plate. It was damaged. I saw Kevin spin round, and right after I saw Kevin spin round, there was damage flying up. So that indicated there was somebody hit as a blue front wing. So instantly I thought it was a Williams. And Jono's going very slow. Jono's got damage as well. Jono has got damage as well. So there must be another collision with Jono. So maybe there's a 3-car collision.
Crazy. I don't
people getting a bit aggressive.
Honestly,
I think people getting a bit frustrated, stuck in a DRS train and trying to make a bit more ambitious movements. And Jono's going very fast into the barrier. He's just managed to slow it down in time.
I'll tell you something who's really helping at the moment. Guido Rocco, I don't know if that's to say his name. He's up at a P7 now, man, and he's on a set of hards.
Yeah, so what's the same with Off Wesley? Probably didn't get a penalty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Off Wesley's got a penalty there, but I'm not sure for him.
Such an unfortunate race for Bram as well. He's down in P14 at the moment. Getting lapped, you can see
I'm
he's
not sure why he pitted again, to be honest. He pitted for mediums under the safety car and pitted again. They had damage, but I'm pretty sure he pitted again after that because he shouldn't be allowed down after 2 pit stops.
Yeah, well, that is very unfortunate for the Dutchman, but these things happen, unfortunately, Matt, you know, so it's just unfortunate, really. I was on another set of mediums, same with Jono, promoted Sem up into P10. But still, yeah, not where these drivers really want to be. But Crispy now needs to try and get himself up the order. Really kicking off here and presenting it now.
For sure, been a lot of tangles, people getting a little bit trying to find a way through in these DRS trains, and people just trying to make a bit more ambitious moves. And then when it does happen, they end up just missing it slightly, and people not expecting it, and it's pushing people off and getting caught people out, and people getting a bit of collisions from it.
And Arthur's got past Jono, Arthur now into P11, but he's 12 seconds now behind Semi there, so yeah, this has been a disaster for Arthur on the final, which was looking on for at least a podium, so this is unfortunate for the Brazilian. Felipe though up in a P3, he seems not to be able to catch up to the back of Tommy really.
Well, Bentley's now gonna indicate it's now half of the way through the race.
Talking of halfway through, Kevin on the back of Stefanko. And he's got the position on the Mercedes. Kevin up in the P4, next stop is Felipe.
To me, it's Kevin like a little bit on the jumpy side.
Lagging?
No, I couldn't say that, but he's a little bit he just constantly just a little bit.
I think it's the lobby. The lobby looks to be glitching a bit.
I've only seen it from Kevin.
Timing the screen.
Oh! I swear I saw something lose the rear end. I don't know if that's just Bram does his go sticking up like that. It looked like something lost the rear end there, but it doesn't seem.
I have no idea.
Bram on those softs is not sure he's coming through the field or he's losing time. I think he's actually losing positions right now. He might be on those softs.
He's getting lapped.
So Bram's. Yeah. I know, but he's pushing and he's still losing it. Might be on the softer compound.
Oh, okay, I get it now. I don't know why you just
trying to think of it. Well, you can't go through because he's currently slower than people around him.
No, I mean just let people through.
It's a full safety car.
Someone is out. Crispy's out. What's happened to Crispy?
And Bamenson's got 5 second time for collision with Stefanko. How did that happen?
What happened to
Bamenson's not off the circuit.
Crispy's gone off.
He's gone off at the exit of what I like to call the last corner, but I don't know, maybe lost the rear end or something. I don't know. We're ready to crash.
And this is why you never retire
Ever.
from a Grand Prix if you've had a bad race. After then, I'll set of stops.
Yeah, that's a bit. I'm expecting pit stops. I'm not expecting these. There's no way these mediums are getting to the end. There's no way.
Right,
They're
then,
not doing.
Let's see what DJ
They're not gonna do
Danny's
30
now,
laps
because
on
if
10
DJ
mediums.
Danny makes a mistake,
Wait, can you unlap yourself into the safety car? I don't think you can. Because if that's the car, then Brandon's in screwed no matter what. The only way Bram can unlap himself if he stays out. And then again, off Westy has stayed out, so he'll still be a lap behind anyway. But again, what I'm saying, probably for another set of mediums go to the end. I think he's realised.
Yeah.
I think he's realised that he lapped down, and him him being behind the safety car would just be another lap down and staying a lap down. So I think he's just, you know what, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just staying a lap down for the rest of the race.
That is so unfortunate. I do feel sorry.
I'm not sure why he did an extra pit stop, because we got onto the mediums after the collision, and I'm pretty sure he pitted again onto the soft like a few laps later. But I don't get how he lost that much time.
Right. Sorry, now,
after
I'm
one
just a
pit
little
stop.
bit confused here. I don't know why Arthur is on a set of softs. I don't understand. Same
Well,
with
there's
Kevin,
like
same
five-
with
there's
Felipe, same with Stefanko.
Would it? Yeah, softs probably can make that far. The safety car will make the laps so that they just help the tyre wear. I thought better for this last couple of laps.
How
The
long?
next couple of laps, I think.
How long are we talking now?
Well, they'll have to do what 16 laps on it, 17 laps on his tyres on track. But the two say laps on the safety car will make that down to like about 1 lap and about 2 laps. So wear. But the tyres should be able to do 16 laps on set of softs should be possible. It push a little bit. I'm pretty sure they probably could do 16 laps, but they might be quicker at the start. But they've got to watch out for tyre wear at the end. And off West is going to be a sitting dog.
He's on hard. Is that
yeah.
good strategy? I'm not sure.
No, I mean he's going to be. Even the medium's going to be easier 2 seconds faster on lap now. It's also be about 2.5 seconds lap faster. It'll be so much quicker. Have so much more grip. Get better traction, better braking. When he's a simple get close, get the car to the side, and it should be easy to move.
It's going to be very interesting in that because we've got some drivers on mediums, a lot of drivers on softs. We've got, I'm going to call him Dijo, Stefanko, Kevin, Felipe, all on softs. And then we've got Tommy Real, DJ Danny on medium.
Yep, so we've got 5 on softs, 6 on mediums, and 1 on hards.
So this is very interesting for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
Actually, out of all the people that pitted in that safety car, well, only 3 people pit for mediums.
Oh.
And 5 went for the softs. So more people favour the softs than the safety car. Safety car is in this lap though. So 15 laps of racing.
Did I say he's going to win a race, John? There's still a chance.
You said John, I said
Still a
Kevin. Yeah. Of Kevin's going to get past Felipe first.
Yeah.
When will Westy go? Because he's got on his hards. He's going to make a good start.
He needs
here.
to hurry up. He
Stay
needs
ahead.
to do it now. He needs to start warming those tyres up. There's going to be a gangbang as they come down the straight. No.
Bit of a brake check, I think. There's an absolute kerfuffle going on. Off West is left at 8, and Tommy Reel's gone through. Tommy Reel's got a legal overtakes. Tommy Reel is going to be absolute corners here. The Haas has gone flying up the inside. I'm not sure what he's doing there. How would you get through that cleanly? I have no clue. There's people weaving all over the place. I want a good off-ball camera. There you go. Everyone's weaving. Everyone's trying to find a weave. Oh, Danny's round. Danny's round. And Alfa Romeo's round as well. It's Joe Pilkey. Danny got pinched on the inside of turn 4. and you're being spun around.
Yeah, but we're just going up the inside, Matt. I don't understand why you're going up the inside there. You know, 3 wide down into there, and just
I didn't see the 3 wide, I just saw the spin round.
Yeah, that just doesn't,
from my view.
doesn't go, does it? So that's very unfortunate. And Felipe then
Oh, that's the case.
has now been, what's the word?
Off Westies. Now, Philippines are around the back of Westie. You can see the pace difference. Those softs are going to be a good 3 seconds lap. And John O spun around. What's wrong with the Aston Martins and spinning out of Chung Chao? I can't say it. I can't. Jung Sao.
It's not a ch sound, Matt. It's Jung Sao.
Jung Sao.
Hey, we're not doing a Portuguese lesson.
John O's in the barriers again.
But
what is wrong with the Aston Martins going out that corner? That's 3 times now I've seen an Aston Martin go off that corner. Kevin's on the back of Westie's had no chance. He's got the business back.
Oh, Kevin's
and
up
now
there as well.
Kevin's all of a touch. Westie's actually sitting dog here.
Retired from the Grand Prix. He's had enough of proceedings here in Brazil.
Westie needs a pit now, otherwise he's just going to get losing time, to be honest. Not sure why he's saying that, to be honest, because by pitting now, he's just going to be down to last.
It's a disaster for AlphaTauri, but what is not a disaster is Kevin now. He's on the back of Felipe. They're back where they started, so at the front of the grid. And they're now ready for a battle now. Here we go. Oh, this is going to be dangerous! Oh. Banco and Tommy Field there. The actual noise don't exist. It's quite scary to watch. I'm not going to lie. It's very scary scenes.
Oh, that's John. It's just John retiring.
This is scary.
Well, wait, John, you said John was going to win the race. That's out the window.
Yeah,
oh, the Mercedes is pushing the winning on that right-hander. The van coach going around the outside. Nah. Arthur's got a penalty. That's crucial.
Arthur just can't.
Oh no, it's Arthur. Yeah, I just realised.
It's Arthur. Goes very wide. This is an absolute cluster bang as they come through the final corners now. We've got the Haas on the inside of the Franco, very close driving here. Franco's on the curve, got a bit of time now.
Kevin's on the back of Philippe. Don't forget, this is the other Aston, the other McLaren from before the start of the race. Don't forget, this is not Arthur, this is Philippe.
This is absolute madness.
Kevin around the outside. Kevin's around the outside turn 1. He's going to do a strip back move for turn 2. Could be on the back of him now. Oh my, there's been a massive one. Anyway, Kevin's making a move. Kevin's around the outside of Philippe for turn 4. And he's made a move done. There we go. More kerfuffle. Still not fighting. What is going on? People being very, very aggressive.
Well, major, man. I'm loving this. This is what we come to see. Incredible racing. And off Westie's
tyres. Yeah. I don't know what he's doing there. He's just putting himself in a very loose position. He's going to get overtaken like mad. You know, he's on what, 8 lap older than halves. Everyone's on fresh, mediums, and softs. I mean, he's just going to keep losing time. I mean,
Franco's got damn it! He's hit the Alpine.
Yeah, he's off an end plate.
Alpine's off an end plate.
I don't think Philippe quite has the pace of Arthur. If Arthur was able to keep up and stay ahead of Kevin, I don't think Philippe is just struggling to keep up with him right now. Kevin's doing a lot better line for the centre S's. Oh, Arthur a bit of a dodgy line for turn 2. Not the line you want.
Very scary. I think off Wednesday just lost the back end because his tyres were just gone. Or just, I don't know. And then next minute...
Mercedes, the Haas.
Madness. Absolute madness. But yeah, the Haas and taking from the pit lane. Danny then, I think may have a bit of damage.
Maybe not.
It was much quicker than this in qualifying, but yeah, Matt, like, this is what happens. Guys are so close, and it just means that there's going to be collisions. Well, not collisions, but like contact.
Especially when you got off-westing. He's on very one halves on a completely different scale electric track compared to everyone else.
I think that could have been
everyone else is
avoided.
getting full power.
I think that could have easily been avoided if. Sorry.
Arthur making the move on Mari. Buffs still seem to be working, but we've still got 9 laps to go. And Savanke's still on around turn 6 and 7.
Very good. I think he would have preferred the old season to stay. But yeah, awesome battles going on here, Matt. Like a lovely battle here, like Marbury, Joe, Sam.
Oh no! The way
Marbury's
just
round.
rammed her.
Oh no, Marbury's gone. What happened there? What's that?
Jade Pilkey just absolutely punted her out of the way. That was a complete punt. And Mari got spilling sideways with a proper shove. It was like, there you go, go off wide. I'll just slip through. I think they might have, I've got a great view of that. That might be a bit of maybe a penalty going through. Jade Pilkey
investigation now.
Yeah, that was very, very great. That was, I mean, he could have missed his breaking point, or Mari could have break early, but regardless, he punted her out of the way. And it got him in position. And it doesn't seem like he's hurt himself in terms of, it seems to have lost any wing leavers, either leavers. It was quite a heavy contact. It definitely wasn't a gentle tap, it was a good wallop. She should be fine. It was a drift, but it wasn't like a spin or anything. It shouldn't really be that bad.
2 seconds.
Yeah, but obviously she will be a little bit warm. Obviously not gonna be. You know what I mean?
Madness. Absolute madness, Mark.
Right, Philippi is just hanging on to DRS on Kevin. Just about 7/10. Losing a bit of time through sector 2 and then just gaining it back through these two just DRS straights. But DRS has just helped him closing up by 3/10.
And Joe looks very quick at the moment. Is he going to move? No.
Watch out, Arthur's a little bit low on the ERS now, and Arthur's got a little bit low on the ERS, and Joe Pilkey is just an easy move here. No show. Yeah. No, Arthur's got no ERS. He was de-rating down the whole straight. Why is he using it? I don't know why he's using it there, because I don't know what he's going to gain from it using it down that straight, and then he's got a fast enough of a race. And he's also close up to DJ.
DJ Rocco.
I was just call him like TJ or something.
Oh yeah, it's a disastrous start to the season for Stefanko, same with DJ Zanni. Yeah, man, it's just been very eventful here in Brazil.
Philippi's getting quite close to Kevin now. 2/10 now. Maybe using a bit more overtakes, close up the gap up, but 3/10 too far away. I think they can move. Straight's not long enough down here into turn 4. He's looking at the inside, but no move's done. Tom Reel's sitting in a lonely, kind of a lonely third now.
Yeah, Stem's got a lot of DRS. I think 4th is on the cast at the moment. He's on 52% now. And Arthur, Danny makes a move on who we're going to call TJ.
We should get to see those tyre wear pop-ups every now and again. I wish they were more common, because I saw them, I've seen like one on a race. Sometimes I haven't even seen them at all, and I wish they'd pop up every like 5 laps or so.
Well, Semmer's actually got double DRS than Arthur and Joe have. So this is going to be a great battle for P4. Mari's in P7. So if Mari can get the pace up, might be a potential P4 on the cards as well. You need to look out for Felipe and Kevin in total stage as well now.
Yeah, gotta watch out for those softs, because those softs might start falling off soon. 10 laps on these softs there. It's just going to slowly, these tyres are going to just start to get to the point where they will just hit a cliff and they will just suddenly start dropping off. That's what the opinion might be a little bit better on his tyres right now.
Well, I'm rooting for Sam here, but I'm not sure.
60 lap old mediums. Danny's got a penalty. It's not going to help him against this battle against Tijo. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happened during that safety car restart, but it seemed like he got spun round around the outside, when he's on the inside. Don't know.
He did kind of dive bomb.
I don't know. I just saw him going through the exit and then he's seeing sideways. Because the camera feels a bit weird when you try and go off board with somebody and he's putting him onto like the shoulder cam, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
You don't really see much. He just can't seem to get close enough to Kevin. He gets all time back through the third and second sector. As soon as you get through the second sector, he just loses that half second. Struggles to actually get close enough to make a move. Arthur. Make a move on Joe. Arthur. He can't make Arthur move, he's going to make a full move if he wants to get that position. They've all got penalties, I think. I don't know. They've all got penalties so far. But whether anyone, I haven't seen many penalties this race, so. Oh, Danny's slotted the Tijo. Danny's struggling. I don't know what's going on there, he's slowing down a lot. Maybe a mistake? I'm not sure. They're soft, so just looking like they're starting to go off, to be honest. Real's a bit too far behind to take advantage of those worn softs. He's 5 seconds behind.
Felipe getting very close, 6-1 yellow.
And Savanko is round a lap down, I think he was. Down to 10. Not a good race for him.
He's really not having fun, but also having a bit of fun. Danny's on the inside of the deck. He's up in P8 now.
Is he having an end little squabble on the back of the grid there?
Yeah. Having a nice little.
20 seconds off behind Mari.
Yeah, well,
Mari can gain about a second on these guys.
Sorry, Sam could potentially get P4. I don't think that's on the cards unless Arthur and Joe make
Depends how many penalties Arthur and Joe get penalties.
Arthur's tyres are going on.
Yeah, I was saying Mari needs to try and catch him. Mari's got precious tyres than Sam, and Arthur's struggling on those softs. So if Mari can get within 3 seconds of these two guys, then she can maybe get up to P5, but she's gone wide at turn 1, so I'm not so sure about that. She needs to dig deep and try and find some lap time to try and catch up. Real is not really catching the two leaders right now, despite their softs being 30 laps old. The softs seem to have held on very nicely. It looks like the softs were the way to go, to be honest. Just give you more pace and just try and hold off those last few laps. Seem to have worked well for them. Mediums just never seem to have. Even the softs might be a little bit quicker, but I don't think the mediums really last that much longer. So they can't really take advantage of that freshness at the end of the race. It has got to get down to 4.3 now. It's too late to try and catch up.
It's getting close in the final 2 laps now of the race.
Well, it's been this gap for the last 10 laps now, so nothing really happened.
Look at Felipe's ERS though, he's really going to burn out on the final lap.
Yeah, but mean, that's more than enough you need on the last lap, because to be honest, you can't use 100% in the last lap. You just got to really use this for your second sector to catch up, and Mari's round, I think. And after that, get rid of any chance for her to get P5.
That's so unfortunate, as Seb has got the move done on after P5.
Good move.
Now,
She'll get Cherry's bulky now.
Catch 2 tenths on the back of Joe. P4.
What do you mean? He's already within 2 seconds anyway. Well, yeah, exactly. Semi-K's already within 3 seconds. But I'm not sure, to be honest, because Semi-K's got 5 lap older tyres than Joe.
We're going to find out. What we're also going to find out is Felipe's going to burn that ERX down the straight now. Here we go, down the straight. Is this going to be the opportunity for Felipe? He's standing at third wide. P1 for Felipe, down up in the center, extra center. And the 2 Brazilians.
Kevin will have DRS though. Kevin's going to make the move now.
They come down. Kevin will go for his full opportunity. And he's got the move done, but people can try to come back at him on the exit. He's the ERS. No, he's not.
Kevin, Philippe's got one last chance. You can either try and make a move into this last second sector, or you can try and find a move going towards the finish straight, but you can't do it with the whole straight. Never mind just towards the finish line. It's going to be, Philippe's going to be right up Kevin's, right up his diffuser if he wants any chance of getting winning race down that the drag race to the end. But he's lost a bit of time. He needs to be right up behind Kevin right now. He's got to hope Kevin gets a bad exit. Kevin's going to run out ERS here, I think. Semi-K's making it. Kevin's using it economically, but I think Kevin might have this. Kevin might just have the gap. Yeah, Kevin might just have this here. He will. 110.
Paulo Grand Prix, second is Felipe, third is Tommy Real. Might have to have a little re-evaluation there of the grid. Fifth is Arthur, goes up to fourth. That's very strong for McLaren.
I think Arthur would have been the hope for a bit more, to be honest, because he was leading the race for most of the race. For the first 10 laps,
Then will be P7. And we've got...
I think Mario hit P6, despite
Danny's
to be
got
honest.
no ERX. He's down the line.
Danny messing it up once again.
He was literally leading the Grand Prix. And what is Stefanko doing?
Doing some donuts, I think. Or he's going to go backwards on the line. Doing about a 10-point turn.
And yeah, Stefanko ends that race in style. That is your STB Season 19 TO1 Sao Paulo Grand Prix live from the Autódromo de Space in Interlagos. Matt, some very questionable moves by drivers tonight, but all in all, a very exciting Grand Prix.
Yeah, just a lot of DRS trains and people really getting a bit frustrated not being able to make a move they want to. People trying to make some more ambitious moves, some Daniel Ricciardo braking moves to try and hope and try and put them off and try and get past, but it just didn't seem to him to work for them. Try to make those moves.
Kevin is your race winner here in Sao Paulo. Second is KTF Felipe, the KTF Esports 1. So third is Tommy Real. Fourth is Arthur. Fifth, Joe. Sixth, Mare. How are you, gentlemen? Seventh, Semi-K. Eighth, DJ. Ninth, Danny. 10th, Stefanko. And your non-finishers were Wesley, Jono, Ram, Crispy, Guiardi, Caterpillar and Tornado. That is your classification for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. All in all, Matt, decent. Very, very decent season opener to have been branded Season 19. Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm here for it, like, quite frankly. I mean, very just, very good race. Unfortunate to those involved in collisions, but nothing too major here this evening. So,
Yeah,
Yeah, Crispy unfortunately crashed on his own. Bram had that spin, I think he said. Yeah, Westy had an absolute shocker tonight. He'll be hoping to come back stronger next time. But yeah, just a bad restart, a bad pit stop strategy.
Yeah, I think also we had to forget about, is it what was it? Was it who's had was it Joe? Had really had unfortunately got the safety car when he got into AI and he unfortunately pitted him. That's quite unfortunate as well. So I think Joe could even had the better result, to be honest, if he didn't pit on the safety car. Yeah, but yeah, I was right about Kevin about winning the race, so I got that right for once. So yeah, it's been one of those races, to be honest. Pretty sure there was something else you want to say. Oh, there's a good fact here. Tornado, the only lap he actually completed today was on the formation lap. Apart from that, he didn't do a single lap. Including qualifying and the race. Just the formation lap was the only lap he actually fully crossed the line.
But anyway, I think the lobby has finished, Matt, so we're going to wrap things up now here at Paulo. Thank you everyone for watching this Tier 1 Round 1 Paulo Grand Prix. Do join me and Graham tomorrow for Tier 2. Tier 2 and Tier 3 follow a different calendar. We'll be going to the circuit Paul Ricard in France, the Les Castellers. So it's going to be an incredible week. So do join me and Bram for Tier 2 tomorrow. You can join Mafia against Tier 3. But if you don't want to see that, you can always join us next week for the STB Season 19 Round 2 of Tier 1, the Portuguese Grand Prix at the circuits Algarve in Portugal. So we'll see you next time. Goodbye.